Hi, this is Sean with Gradical. In this video, I'm going to go over an antique mall website that can be improved and then one that's a little bit better and showing you why one is better than the other. But let's just start off with this website right here. So this website, it's a small business. It's an antique mall. I'm guessing they don't have the budget for a website, or they haven't just given their website much thought at all. But this is the public face of their business online when people look for it. And so sometimes I get people that call that have a website like this, but they don't have the budget to get a brand new website. So what I say is, let's take advantage of the things that we do have. We have a website, check, we've got that. That sometimes can be a liability, but in most cases it's an asset. But how can we kind of improve that? And one thing is let's see contact information. So someone lands here, they want to call you. Where's that at? Well, right now it's kind of hidden right here: phone number, email. They do have a contact page. That's good. But the problem is that when people Google your business, they might just find like our team page and land on this page. And at this point, can they find any way to contact you? No. So an improvement would be something like call us today, phone number, address, a directions link, maybe a Google map. Just all the information that someone needs to be able to take the next step with your business is always going to be key. Second thing would be, these look like stock photos, and they probably are. They might not be, but they look like it. Photos of the actual business with the people in it. So maybe inside the store, someone helping a customer, things like that, with showing the merchandise, things like that to make it a little bit more unique, rather than just canned stock photos. And then the photos don't have to be, taken by a professional. They can be taken with a phone and things like that. It doesn't have to be 100% polished. It's a small business, and people are expecting that, especially with an antique mall, which may or may not have very large margins. And so having photos of the staff, again, and inside the store with customers and things like that, it's going to make it go a whole lot better. Even if the quality is 60% of what these photos are here, it's just going to go a lot further, kind of giving people the experience of the store if they haven't been there before. And a couple other easy things is just having the number, the email, click to open up the email program, or click to call for the phone number. Another improvement would be adding like a galleries page. I think that would be good, just to show the store from different angles, merchandise, and things like that. And then on the contact page, having a contact form right here. On the events page, this is an old event, so they need to take that down. It was good to see a Facebook link here because they probably update that a lot more often. But also having along this contact information a Facebook link too, especially if you're updating that a lot more than your website. Now, we do a website review for anybody that asks for one. It's a 35-point checklist that we kind of go through. And there's a couple items on here. There's a lot of SEO improvements that could be done here, but I don't want to get into the weeds on that. But there's, they're not using Google Analytics. They have no idea how many people are going to the website, where they're coming from, most popular pages, if there's other websites sending it to them. So they have really no idea if the website's working at all. And then you could see when the website, it's not mobile responsive, not mobile friendly. So when they load up a website like this is just what it looks like. So you have to zoom in, pan around. So definitely outdated. The website loads fast because there's not much on it, but it could even load faster because there's a lot of compression not being utilized. The images aren't being optimized. And then finally, there's no SSL certificate or HTTPS redirect, so stuff's not getting secure. And this is just a little thing that that's good for your users, and then also will help improve search engine results slightly. Now, a good example, a much better example, would be this one, Antique Gallery in Colorado. Phone number top right. No doubt about it. Every page of the website you go on, there's a phone number right there. You need maps and directions. Here's that. So they've taken advantage of that ability for someone to land here, because a lot of the times when people go to your website, they're just maybe on their phone and they just said, what are the directions? Hey, can I call them real quick? And just looking up that information. So you should always have that available. There's lots of photos of the business itself, inside, outside. I don't think there's a lot of people photos. I think that could be an improvement on it, just to humanize this business. Having Instagram photos, so then people can view those now. So that's always up to date. If it's up to date, if it's 10 years out of date or 5 years old post, you probably shouldn't have that. And then they can click and follow you there. And then they even have the ability to see inside the store, like a virtual tour. They have some event flyers. They have just a lot more information. So when you come to this website, I think you feel a lot more confident about where it's at, what they do, if they're still open, than you would the previous website. A good page that they have is a frequently asked questions page. This is kind of a catch-all. Like you probably have it written all around on your website, but a good catch-all, just question answer is a good page to have. It could be organized a little bit better, just showing the questions, and then when people click, they could view the answer. But still, it kind of just shows you things like, hey, what days are you guys open? Like, gets that out. Do you guys accept checks and credit cards? So just things like that you can kind of get out of the way. And this works a lot for a lot of businesses. They have a featured products section. I don't know if they keep it up to date. It's underneath their blog, and they have all these different items here. And that's a big thing with blogs. If you're going to have one, keep it up to date. Otherwise, if it's going to be kind of a once a year type of a posting thing, just forgo the blog entirely. It can be really beneficial, and it could be more of a liability when people see like last update 2013. Then it kind of seems like, well, are they not paying attention to the website? Are they even open in business anymore? And on their Visit Us page, they have all their contact information, and they even have a little tour inside the place, which is just excellent. Now, again, I ran this website also through our review, and it's pretty good. They're definitely paying attention to SEO. They're really paying attention to this website in general. They do have a broken link on there. But you can see they have a mobile-friendly website. The thing that happens is that when you have a website like this versus this, is that this website has a lot more media, a lot more photos on it. So all those photos weigh a certain amount, and your browser has to download all that. So if you're on a mobile phone, it becomes a little bit tricky, especially if you don't have LTE or the fastest internet connection. So that's where it becomes important. So the website's a little bit slow. By the time the entire website has loaded, it's 9 seconds. That's all I don't want to get into the technical details here, but basically the website is about 5.3 megabytes, which is way too large, especially when you consider that their images can be optimized a little more, and then the JavaScript files are 2 megabytes, which is way too big. They are compressing stuff, but there can be other ways to make this a lot speedier of a website. And that's just kind of the balance you have to do when you have a website that has lots of images, is you have to think about how you're going to speed those things up and make the website load quicker. So I hope this video was helpful in helping you understand how an antique mall website could be better. And if you have any questions at all, you can always email us, hello@gratical.com. Go to our website, gratical.com. And if you'd like a free 35-point website review, we'll send it, including a video like this. Just send that request to hello@gratical.com, or just reach out to us on our contact form.